Hi everybody, it's Evelyn here. Today I would like to talk to you about stomach acid. Do let me know if you have any questions about that, so I can answer them on the go. I will not be going live for very long, but yeah, just to talk about stomach acid and especially low stomach acid. So what does stomach acid do? So your stomach is supposed to be really acidic, so that it can help you break down proteins. And so if you eat proteins, they are broken down better, so you can actually absorb them and use them to create health and tissues and all these kind of things. But also stomach acid is important for absorbing things like calcium, magnesium, iron and B12. So if you are anemic or always low on B12 and iron, or you have osteoporosis, it's important to check out if low stomach acid could be a cause. Something else that happens with low stomach acid is that the stomach acid is supposed to kill any bacteria that come in from the outside, so any bacteria or parasites on your food, but also any bacteria that live in your mouth, which they could be fine in your mouth, but they don't belong in, say, your small intestine. And if your stomach is not acidic enough and you ingest those bacteria all the time, you can get the wrong bacteria the bacteria in the wrong place, and they can cause things like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, which can result in bloating and gas and bad absorption and things like that. So why would your stomach acid not be acidic enough? What could be causes? So one of them is an autoimmune issue. So there are several autoimmune issues that can cause low stomach acid. Pernicious anemia is caused by an autoimmune disease that attacks the cells that make the stomach acid. So that could be a cause, but also other autoimmune issues could be causes of low stomach acid, like rheumatoid arthritis, diabetes type 1, celiac disease, Crohn's disease, Hashimoto's, Sjogren's disease. So if you have one of those diseases, it's also important to check out. Another one that affects your stomach acid is a bacteria called Helicobacter pylori, or also called H. pylori. So that if that could be a cause, you need to be tested for that. And then age is an important one. It's a sad thing, but the older we get, the lower our stomach acid can get, especially if you're over 65, but some people also already over like 50 or 55 can have lower stomach acid. And one I see a lot in my practice is that stomach acid is low with people who have been using proton pump inhibitors for a long time, so chronic proton pump inhibitor use. And that's your medications like omeprazole, lansoprazole, all those prazole medications. Any symptoms you can have with low stomach acid are, you might be burping or belching a lot. You might be feeling very full after eating, or have pain or uncomfortable feeling in the upper abdominal area, and also reflux and heartburn. Although we think it could be too much stomach acid, it more often than not it is low stomach acid. So the thing is that these symptoms I'm mentioning can be low stomach acid, but it can also be too much stomach acid. So what can you do? How do you know? Well, there are possibilities to test for stomach acidity, but they're not used very often, especially not here in the UK. So that's often not a road you can go. What you can do is to try a supplement called betaine hydrochloride or betaine HCl, which is like a form of stomach acid you ingest, and that helps you with your stomach acidity. You have to take this on an empty stomach, but just before you start eating, so not long before that or after a meal. So you know, you're sitting down for your meal and then you take them and then you start eating. I have seen good results with that with clients, but you have to sort of maybe try it for about 2 weeks, and you can slowly go up from 1 capsule with every meal to 2 and then to 3. But if you get like burning feeling or pain when you take them, immediately stop. If you take them for 2 weeks and you do notice like your symptoms are getting a bit better, continue taking them. If you take them for 2 weeks and you don't notice a difference, then just stop taking it and see if you can get clarity elsewhere. And never ever use this supplement, so betaine HCl, if you know you have stomach ulcers or peptic ulcers. So having more stomach acid can help you break down your food better and absorb your nutrients better. So it's really one to check out if that might work for you. Please connect with me if you have any questions. Put them down in the comments. I'm also happy to talk to you if your digestive issues are a bit more complex. It's not just your stomach, but there's a lot happening. It is a good idea to schedule a call with me. It's always sort of around 30 minutes. It's free. You always take something out of it. I would say connect if you want, and I'll put a link to my calendar in the comments so you can book yourself in, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Okay, that's me for now. Bye guys, see you next time.